Hey, this is Dr. Paul Firnhaber. It's time for 10 Minutes of Truth. So I've got another article that I want to share with you, and the vast majority of the 10 Minutes of Truth that I do come from articles out of PubMed. This is out of the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, May of this year. It says comparative cost analysis of neck pain treatments for Medicare beneficiaries. So this particular article, they looked at almost 300,000 Medicare patients, and they were looking at neck pain, and they were saying, what is the cost differential between chiropractic care and medical care for neck pain? Now, neck pain is the third largest healthcare expenditure category among 155 conditions. So we're talking about a lot. I'd say the first two are probably low back pain and depression, but neck pain is number 3. Medicare has experienced a 6-fold increase in spending for these conditions, indicating a growing reliance on high-cost interventions. A recent review of neck pain treatment guidelines indicates a consensus supporting the use of manipulation or mobilization for neck pain. The findings from this study showed that chiropractic care resulted in a 36% reduction in neck pain costs in Part B, for Part B Medicare. Spinal manipulative therapy resulted in a 13% reduction in prescription analgesic costs, and it resulted in a 2% reduction of non-analgesic costs. That would also be Part D as well. The most notable cost differences were observed in Part A, where chiropractic care was associated with approximately $435 lower total costs and $282 lower neck pain specific costs than primary care without analgesics. So the conclusions of the study was this: for older adults with neck pain episodes, the initial chiropractic care is associated with lower healthcare costs, particularly for Part A and for neck pain related claims, than primary care physician related strategies. These findings suggest potential for healthcare savings based on the initial treatment choice. So again, it shows that chiropractic care is much more cost effective for neck pain than medical care. And the cost reduction comes from utilization of imaging studies, prescription opioid surgeries, hospitalizations, injections, specialist visits, and emergency department visits. So a lot of that can be avoided if the initial provider is a chiropractor. I've reviewed other articles on this too. I reviewed another article earlier this year called Cost of Chiropractic versus Medical Management of Adults with Spine-Related Musculoskeletal Pain. And again, in this article, this showed that chiropractic care was more economical than medical management. Now, in this particular study, it says chiropractic care resulted in a 2% reduction of non-analgesic costs. In other words, going into a physician and not getting any kind of a drug. But you think 2% isn't very much, but when you consider that neck pain is the third leading healthcare expenditure in Medicare, 2% is a lot. And that was just for that particular category. In Part B Medicare, it resulted in a 36% reduction in neck pain costs. So if you look at 36% reduced of the third leading healthcare expenditure category in Medicare, that's an enormous amount of money. So once again, we have an article out of PubMed in a very solid medical journal saying that chiropractic care for neck pain, for spinal pain, is cheaper and more effective than medical care. So for all of you out there who know people who are seeing a physician and not getting results for their neck pain, you might want to consider having them call my office and let me just look at them, see if I can help them. My number is 402-488-2220, and we would be happy to just check somebody out, see if we can help them. If we can't, then we'll get them someplace where they can get help. But we can save the government a lot of money if the Medicare patients come to us first. So keep that in mind. I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see you probably next year with 10 Minutes of Truth. And I'll have some more exciting and interesting studies to go over with you then that I think you'll find very interesting. So God bless all of you. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you then.